I'm Summer Morris CPA, ex-corporate accounting girl and health coach turned CEO of a multi-six-figure business while helping others build financial security and a better quality of life. It wasn't that long ago I lacked the confidence, the right plan, and time to focus on growing my small but mighty business. Fast forward past many failures and lessons learned, and you'll see the healthier business and lifestyle I have today. One that changes lives while giving me more freedom than I ever thought possible. I created the Mindful Mavericks podcast to share simple, actionable, step-by-step strategies to help you do the same. So if you're an entrepreneur or aspiring to start your first side hustle, this show can help you make an impact and cash flow without creating the overwhelm and burnout that makes you want to quit. You ready? Let's get started. Hey Mavericks, welcome to this episode of the Mindful Mavericks podcast. Thank you for listening. How are you? There's a couple weeks left of the more time-pressed tax season, then my calendar offers more spaciousness to host the live group coaching programs that I love and record content for my on-demand trainings. Topics from financial statement fundamentals to understanding LLCs to QuickBooks Online basics, as well as the usual cash flow course and the health and weight loss reset program. Speaking of limited liability companies, also known as LLCs, what parts of operating an LLC do you find confusing? Is it the structure or what protection it provides? Are you dialed in on how to file taxes for an LLC? Maybe not? Let me know by sending your questions to podcast@summermorris.com so I can add them to an upcoming podcast episode. It's going to be all about LLCs. And who knows, if I receive a large volume of questions, let's build out a whole series just for the LLC. As I'm recording this, my body, honestly, it's a little bit sore, but in a good way. Yesterday, I participated in a 24.6-mile trail run with a hike in the steeper parts, hosted by a local retail shoe company that fits the mold of today's topic. What are we talking about today? Today's episode is the first segment in a Niching Down to Up Your Profit series. We're exploring the powerful concept of narrowing your scope of services or the products you offer, and how this can lead to better client relationships, increased efficiency, and ultimately higher profits for your business. Narrowing your offers can actually help you become the go-to expert, make your marketing efforts more successful with higher conversion rates, and so much more. Next week in part 2, we'll discuss how narrowing down who you serve, meaning serving only those that are your ideal customers and saying no to the others that aren't a good fit, can also increase your customer satisfaction, your productivity, and your profitability. I'll also help you start identifying who your ideal customer is. Now, if saying no is something you tend to shy away from, I invite you to check out last week's episode, number 5, of the Mindful Mavericks podcast titled Setting Healthy Boundaries and Saying No to Customers. Saying no can take some practice, but it's an essential key to reduce stress and overwhelm as you grow your business. Once you narrow down your offerings and the customers you serve, you'll be in a better position to spend time on things that actually grow your bank account. Sound good, right? As a bonus, I created a free downloadable workbook for the Niching Down to Up Your Profit series, and it goes hand in hand with this episode. You can download it at summermorris.com/6. That's summermorris.com/ and the number 6. All right, let's talk about how niching down and narrowing what you offer can actually be good for your business. First, it creates specialization. Focusing on specific services or products allows you to become an expert in serving those who need them. This helps you stand out from competitors and attract customers who value your specialized knowledge and experience. For example, the local shoe store I ran with yesterday, called the Healdsburg Running Company, highly recommend if you're in the Healdsburg area of Sonoma County, California. Healdsburg Running Company isn't just another athletic shoe store. They specialize in running shoes for trails and road. So I feel confident knowing that when I go to their store, I can get both shoes and knowledge specific to my trail running needs. By narrowing down your services, you can allocate your resources more effectively, such as time, manpower, and budget, to deliver high-quality services to your chosen niche. With the Healdsburg Running Club, for example, they can focus their time on learning which running shoes are better for certain running styles, body types, surfaces, and distances. This makes it much easier for them to connect with new customers, which can then convert to more sales at the cash register. With my accounting clients, for example, I specialize in construction industry, law firms, and franchisees. Now, it wasn't always this way. When I first opened up my shop in 2014 on my own, left corporate life, I took on anyone, any business, any industry. And what did that do? Well, yeah, it created a lot of customers, but also created a ton of industries for me to learn about, not just their jargon, but also the accounting complexities and tax complexities unique to their specific industry. Kind of a waste of time. For example, if I could take 10 new clients and they're in the construction industry, all in the construction industry, or I can take 10 clients and they're in 10 different industries, which one do you think is going to be faster to serve? The 10 in the construction industry. Why? Because they're going to have a similar set of rules and policies, tips, accounts in their QuickBooks that they're going to need. Instead of recreating the chart of accounts or the list of accounts that you have in your financial statements unique to each different industry, I can have one chart of accounts, one list of accounts for the financial statements in QuickBooks for a construction client, and then repeat that same list into a new construction client. So good, right? Limiting services to a few industries and with one main accounting software to serve them with means I'm not spending unlimited amounts of time learning about the different industries and their own unique software program. The more accounting softwares I use, the more programs I then need to learn to do the same debits and credits and financial statements. And the more I need to jockey between one program that has some clients in it and another program that has other clients in it. Using multiple accounting softwares would create a need to spend time keeping track of who's in what program. Are these clients in the desktop software or the online software? If online, are they in QuickBooks Online or Sage or Xero? Can you see how this would create wasted time and energy just trying to jockey who's in what? Now imagine all my clients using the same QuickBooks Online accounting software, and I have one place to keep an eye on all of them. Limiting what you offer also helps to clarify the topics you need to stay current on to best serve your customers. Targeted marketing. Concentrating on specific services enables you to target your marketing efforts more precisely toward your ideal customers, increasing the chance of attracting the right clients for your business. Competitive advantage. Specializing in a particular area can help you differentiate your business from competitors and position you as the go-to expert in that niche. Higher profitability. Anyone interested in higher profitability? Focusing on a smaller range of services can actually lead to higher profitability. It allows you to streamline operations, optimize processes, and deliver more value to your clients. It's important to carefully consider your strengths, market demand, and competitive landscape when deciding to narrow your scope of service. I'll dive into how streamlining your services can increase your profitability after this brief commercial break. Are you an entrepreneur working nonstop in survival mode, trying to figure out how to increase sales and make more money? Is your unpredictable cash flow stressing you out? Do you avoid looking at your bills or bank balances because you feel overwhelmed by your money situation? Are you unsure how much to pay yourself, so you avoid doing it altogether and instead use your business bank accounts for personal purchases? Well, imagine instead if you can look at your bank account balance with greater confidence. Pay yourself regularly every single month. What if you had a system in place, an easy system, for every dollar that came in? Some for you, some for expenses, and some set aside for the tax bill. Imagine if paying taxes was more of an inconvenience than a where am I going to find the money panic. And what if you had a proven method for eliminating debt? You can learn the simple steps to building your profit and cash flow roadmap in my group coaching program. It's called Steady Profits and Consistent Cash Flow. It's a one-day live interactive workshop in Zoom with 2 separate 2-hour sessions for a total of 4 hours. It's recorded for later viewing, so if you're not able to attend live or just want to rewatch it, I like to say it's better than Netflix. The next one's March 28th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. You can learn more at summermorris.com/profits. That's summermorris.com/PROFITS. I'll see you inside. Welcome back. Streamlining your services to cater to a specific niche can help you become more focused, which can translate to delivering more value to your customers and your bottom line. Some key advantages include higher conversion rates, improved customer relationships, increased efficiency, opportunities for innovation, scalability, and growth. Higher conversion rates. So conversion rate is the percentage of users who complete an action that you desire them to do, whether it's signing up for your newsletter, making a purchase, hiring your company for that subcontractor job, or enrolling in your online course. You can create high appealing offerings when you understand your audience's specific needs and preferences for your services and products. This can lead to higher conversion rates as you provide solutions that align with their unique requirements. Improved customer relationships. Serving a specific niche allows you to build stronger relationships with your customers as you can better understand their challenges, preferences, and goals. This can lead to increased trust, loyalty, and customer satisfaction. Increased efficiency. Focusing on a niche can streamline your business operations by concentrating your resources on serving a specific market segment. This can lead to greater efficiency in delivering services and managing your business processes. Just like I mentioned a moment ago, by using QuickBooks Online services specific to construction, law firm, and franchisees, it allows me to increase the efficiency because if I'm helping one contracting client and they have their list of accounts for their financials and I retain a new contracting client, I can use that same list of accounts in the new client's financials, thus increasing that efficiency instead of the need to recreate the wheel. Opportunities for innovation. Narrowing your focus to a specific niche creates opportunities for innovation as you seek new ways to address the unique needs of your target audience. This can help you differentiate your offerings and stay ahead of the competition. Let's take construction clients, for example. Construction clients love to use progressive invoicing. So they have a total invoice price for whatever the project is, less any scope creep. We talked about scope creep in prior episode. And as they move through the project, as they progress through the project, they're going to invoice the customer for a certain chunk of that total invoice price. So one thing I'm able to do with my specialization in QuickBooks Online is learn how to do the progressive invoicing in QuickBooks Online and then share that knowledge with my customers with no added cost to them. I could share that knowledge with them, thus increasing the value of the service I'm providing to them because they're having greater ease in invoicing their clients. Or with the law firms, for example. Law firms typically have what's called an IOLTA, IOLTA, which is a prepaid retainer account for their legal clients. The legal clients will pay a retainer. It goes in a separate bank account from the law firm's operating bank account. And then as the law firm or the individual lawyer performs services that were rendered to the client, they're able to acknowledge some of that income and then transfer money from that IOLTA bank account to their ongoing operating bank account. And so an opportunity for innovation in my QuickBooks Online accounting service is to learn about that IOLTA account, how to set it up in QuickBooks, and then teach the legal clients how they can then invoice their clients using this specific process. And of course, they can hire me to do the information in QuickBooks for them. But by narrowing the focus on who you specifically serve, you can find those areas of innovation that's going to create greater opportunities of value that you can then provide to those niched clients. Scalability and growth. Once you've established a strong presence with a niche market, you have the opportunity to expand this sector with the tools and knowledge you already possess. This can provide a pathway for growth and scalability for your business over time. I have a question for you. How would you like to make more money with less effort? Specializing in a niche allows you to position yourself as the expert in a particular area, enabling you to charge premium rates. Pricing strategies for your specialty allows you to set rates that reflect your unique value or expertise within a specialized market. Now, here's some pricing strategies and considerations for your niche services. Value-based pricing. Instead of basing your rates solely on time and materials, consider what value your services and your results bring to your clients. If your service solves a specific problem or provides a higher level of expertise, like I mentioned with the construction clients and their progressive billing, or the legal clients with that special IOLTA retainer account, you can justify charging higher rates based on the value you deliver. Bundling and packaging. Consider offering bundled services that provide a comprehensive solution to your client's needs. This allows you to charge a premium for a complete service package with the convenience and added value. Tiered pricing. Create different pricing tiers for your services, where each offers different service levels or features. This allows clients to choose the different level of service that best fits their need and budget, while also enabling you to charge premium rates for higher tiered offerings. Here's a tip. One easy way to offer tiered pricing is with your level of responsiveness. Let's say, for example, you're a painter. Some clients are willing to wait a longer time frame to have their homes painted, while others are feeling more rushed due to putting their homes on the market very soon. You can offer a higher price to the rush jobs, thus allowing the more patient customers the feeling that they're getting a discount for your high-quality service. This can also help smooth the workload in your work schedule, as not all paint jobs need to be done this week. Better per project pricing. Rather than charging hourly rates, consider pricing your niche service on a per project basis. And you'll find this is a lot easier to quote on a per project basis when you perform that specific service daily. Perceived value. Specializing in a niche creates the perception of exclusivity and expertise in the eyes of the clients. This perceived value can justify charging higher rates, as clients will be willing to pay more for your specialized service that caters to their specific needs. Let's take doctors, for example. Do you think a general practitioner or doctor of generalized service commands the same high rate as a heart surgeon? Why or why not? Client relationships. Building strong relationships with clients in your niche can lead to repeat business and referrals by others in their industry who offer the same or complementary service. By delivering exceptional service and demonstrating the value of your expertise, you can charge premium rates to clients who value your specialized skills. This is one that I experience the benefit of over and over again with businesses in the construction industry or the law firms. They notice that there's certain things I'm able to do with QuickBooks that they couldn't do on their own, or their in-house bookkeeper couldn't do. So when they talk with one of their construction colleagues or a fellow attorney, and they talk about the pain point they're experiencing, they refer them over to me so I can help them in the same regard. By implementing pricing strategies that reflect the premium nature of your specialized services, you can confidently charge higher rates and attract clients willing to pay for the quality and expertise you offer. So I'm curious, how do you price your products or service? Let me know. Send me an email, podcast@summermorris.com. I'd love to learn what pricing strategies you're using and which ones you're kind of feeling hung up on. And by the way, have you changed your pricing in the past few years? If not, I highly recommend it. Let's switch gears and discuss the benefits of focusing on a niche in your marketing efforts. Targeted marketing to your niche allows you to better understand and cater to the specific needs and preferences of a particular group of customers that use your specific services or products. Targeted marketing for niche offerings also helps build strong relationships with customers as they feel understood and valued by your business. Think of the Healdsburg Running Club here. On their website, newsletter, and social media posts, they're able to mass deliver their topics of communication while making it feel very personalized. Why? Because their customers have a similar interest, running. This can increase customer loyalty, repeat business, and positive word-of-mouth referrals within that niche community. This can result in higher conversion rates, lower customer acquisition costs, and improved profitability. In essence, by focusing on a niche, A business can differentiate themselves from competitors, build a strong brand identity, and cultivate a loyal customer base, all of which contributes to maximizing profitability through targeted marketing efforts. So there you have it, Mavericks. Narrowing your services or products can be a game changer for your business. It allows you to become an expert in your field, attract your ideal customers, and ultimately increase your profits. Next week in part 2, we'll discuss how narrowing down who you serve and saying no to others can also increase your profitability with less time and effort. I'll also help you identify who your ideal person or business customer is. Thank you for listening to part 1 of the Niching Down to Up Your Profit series. I created this to help you grow your bank account while creating greater ease in your day-to-day life. If this episode gave you value and inspiration, I hope you'll like and subscribe to this podcast. And don't forget, I created a free downloadable workbook for the Niching Down to Up Your Profit series. It goes hand in hand with this episode. You can download it at summermorris.com/6. That's summermorris.com/ and the number 6. That's all for now. Bye-bye.